Hey, what's up? I had the privilege of reading Another Country by James Baldwin. This was my first Baldwin book that I got to read, and I really enjoyed it. The book kind of explores, a group of friends in New York, and they're kind of their relationships across Greenwich Village, Harlem, and France, and it's almost like a period piece set in the 1960s. Explores themes of racial tension, sexuality, and the social societal taboos that come with that, alienation and loneliness that also comes with that. Each character just has like such a tremendous depth that kind of keeps you engaged each chapter. And so essentially, it kind of starts off with Rufus Scott, who's a black jazz musician who eventually spirals into depression and homelessness and ends up dying by suicide. And then that leads into our understanding of his friends, of Vivaldo, who's like a white writer, Ida Scott, who's Rufus's sister, where they eventually start dating, and there's almost like this racial resentment from both sides of trying to be a mixed race couple, and trying to reconcile Rufus's death. And then Eric also kind of comes into the book, who we got to read about in class, where he's in Paris and he's this actor and he's trying to figure himself out in his career and trying to take a step away from New York and the craziness there. And then we have Cass and Richard, who are this married couple, but then also kind of talk about loneliness. Cass eventually cheating on Richard with Eric, and then Vivaldo also starts seeing Eric by the end of the novel. And then also Eric was seeing Rufus before Eric moved to France. So there's this continuous cycle of loneliness and this depth of the characters that's kind of unfolding across different locations. In the middle of the book, when Eric kind of explores Paris, it kind of talks about the themes of how Paris seems almost like more of like a suitable walking city, more open compared to the concrete jungle of New York, where it's very dark, it's rainy, it's these are societal taboos that are very restrictive on people who want to express their sexuality or partake in mixed race relationships. And I recommend this book for anyone who wants to get into a James Baldwin book for the first time, but also are really interested in exploring the depth of characters in a period piece set in a period of time.